The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness. Tarot, yeah. Welcome back. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channeled message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today. And always bring your intuition to the party, because you'll always be responsible for the consequences and repercussions that you see. And if you have questions, I have answers. More about me and how to get services with me and what I have available on my website, located in the title of this live. Raw, real, uncut, unscripted, unedited, unfiltered, sugar-free, because the only thing we sugarcoat around here is these nails, broadcasts. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm so excited to be back with you today. Let's see. Today I worked on my nails some. You wouldn't notice the differences, but I do. Yeah, I worked on my nails some today. Did some readings today. Spent time talking to my daughter and my grandsons. They're doing well, for those of you who have wondered. Everybody's doing good. And pretty much just enjoying the day, rest and recuperation surrounding all that. I made myself a delicious cheeseburger. So, jalapeno popper cheeseburger. Dude, you got to try it. Look up jalapeno popper cheese dip on the web, jalapeno popper dip, and put that on your bread instead of the cheese on the burger. OMG. It's life-changing, I'm telling you. Anyways, I pulled your alpha and omega messages. They're waiting there for you. And let's begin with the Abukra message. It says, hold on. A unique and exhilarating episode will burst forth in your destiny, causing attraction and speculation as you create an air of mystery around yourself, like the spirit of the wind, felt yet not seen. So, okay, you're creating an air of mystery around yourself. The major arcana overall message for this evening's session of Tarot in the Shadows is the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a amazing shift happening in your experience. Good fortune. You could be feeling very lucky, very fortunate, counting your blessings, seeing them show up in your everyday life more and more, having so much to be grateful for. To get here, you've walked away from a lot of things in the past. You've had to go your own way, and so many different meanings of that statement. You have to go your own way in your beliefs, in your ideas, in your actions, in your energy, honey. Yeah. I hear, and you don't regret a minute of it. It's all worth it. Every choice, so perfect. I heard, but you didn't know that when you made it, did you? You didn't know that you were making perfect choices all the way to get here. Yeah, I see a major shift in your life. Okay, fortune favors the bold, I hear. Fortune favors the bold. And, you've closed out a lot of old cycles, because the Wheel of Fortune always looks to me like the sealed door on a bank vault. Like you have to have certain keys to get in there. It's locked, it's safe, it's protected. So there's this energy here of you are being safe and protected at this time. And it also, thank you. It's a milestone. For you gamers out there, it's like a checkpoint in a game. Once you cross that checkpoint, you don't go behind that checkpoint. If you got to start over again, this is where you start. So You've passed a critical checkpoint, I hear. Okay. From the Spiritual AF deck, it says, shit you don't have time for. Other people's shit, crazy shit, bullshit, stupid shit, fake shit, shit that has nothing to do with you. Okay. The card on the back says, once you drop that kind of bullshitty shit, you'll have a whole lot more hours in the day to do awesome shit. Find shit to do that vibes with your soul. Shit that has no negative consequences. Shit that makes you say, oh, hells yes. Maybe even do some shit that benefits the world in some way. What a notion. You have time for the fuck yeah shit, just not the fuck shit. So, they say here on earth all the time, time is money. How are you using your time? How are you investing your major asset? Did you know that time was your major asset? Some people think still that their major asset is in their bank account. And I say, no, baby, they are mistaken. Because, see, you could always get more in the bank account. Yeah, the bank account can always change easily. But the time, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't go to the store and buy more. You can't earn more. Nobody can gift you more. It just, it is what it is. You got what you have. And here's the cold part about it. You don't know how much you have. So, strong message here. Not spending time on other people's shit, crazy shit, bullshit, stupid shit, fake shit, or shit that has nothing to do with you. That's a wise use of your time. That's a wise use of your time. I feel like because you've chosen to do this, there's a lot of people that starting to wonder, well, what the fuck happened to Melinda? What happened to Tribe? What happened to you? Where did you go? We ain't seen you around. You ain't been around like you used to be around. Well, good. Go ahead and keep wandering. Keep wondering. You know what I'm saying? I had a multimillionaire who's now a billionaire who once told me that he learned something, never to get too well known in the same place. Let them be wondering. You know what I'm saying? Don't, like, people know that they can always find you on Thirsty Thursday at the same spot. No. You gonna wonder where I'm at now. Is something like that? Okay. All right. From the Lyrical Evolutions deck, it's from Lakia. I have Roman numeral 3 here, so that's definitely giving Empress energy, self-value, self-worth, love, nurturing, all things Venusian, yeah. And the name of the song is Female Goat. It says, and plus my number's going up. She a fan now. And if it's smoke, then it's up. You get fan down. Fuck it. No more pretty shit. I ain't playing around. Bitch, I'm the goat. I'm the dog. I'm the man now. Okay. I'm the greatest of all time. I am the greatest of all time. That's what GOAT stands for. G.O.A.T. Greatest of all time. She said, I am the greatest of all time. I'm the man now. This is telling me that not only have you got into your Empress energy, but you are now in this phase of tapping into that Emperor energy. Look at you. You got your Empress down. You got the love and nurturing and the kind and caring and considerate and compassionate and caregiving down. Now it's time to get that Emperor energy down. Some of you have already done that, though. I see that as well. So where are you at? What phase are you at in mastering your masculine energy? Okay, how you're using your active force, how you're using that time. You have time, right? That's a creepy ass song, but I just heard it. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. It's only a creepy song because I first heard that song in that one creepy movie with Washington in it. Yeah. So that's the thing, though. Time is on your side, yet you still have only so much, and you don't know how much it is that you have during this physical experience to utilize. It is on your side because the way you're using it. It's funny. And I just heard this on new shit coming through. They said the only way to get more time is to love how you're using it and really be in the vibe of that. And you'd be surprised how that would extend your time. Wow, that's new shit. Never heard that before. But yeah, apparently we can add to our time. And they're showing me it's the same. It's the same concept as stress kills, love enlivens. I'm hearing love adds life where stress kills. Interesting. So there is a good reason there. If you didn't have enough good reasons to live the energy of love, maybe now that will give you one. Okay. So in the situation, past energy, we have the 8 of Wands showing up. 8 of Wands. In the current energy, we have the 3 of Swords showing up. And in the unfolding energy, we have the 9 of Wands showing up. The foundation of this deck, which I'm using the Awesome Gypsy for the situation, is the 4 of Cups. Okay. So I see you went hard. You've gone hard in love. Like you put your all, you pour your heart all the way into love with this. I'm getting a very innocent and optimistic perspective when you go into love. That's how you've gone into love. That's what they're showing me. In the past, that's how you've gone into love. And here you sit with the broken heart again. Somebody does. If it's not you, it's somebody else, because this describes a situation. This is not in your energy. This is in your experience, however. So it could be you or it could be the other. It could be somebody around you. It could be a coworker, a roommate, a friend, a family member, or again, it could be you. What's unfolding in this is there's going to be strength and lessons learned from this experience of love. Okay, right now, in this experience of love, there is a truth that hurts like a bee, but sets you free. Yeah, somebody here was refusing to see something about a situation in the current energy. And as a result, there's been some form of rejection with that 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's rejected something here. And now, there is a separation. There is a heartbreak. There's a disappointment. There's something here that just didn't pan out the way someone had hoped it to. But it's like I hear they had the information they needed, but they refused. They refused to follow the guidance they were given. They refused to see. They refused to act. They refused to do something. So there was some sort of refusal, and there was a heartbreak here. Now they want me to talk about the benefits of a heartbreak. Somebody said, benefits of a heartbreak? What are you talking about, girl? Well, let me tell you, every time your heart breaks open, honey, it gets stronger. It's much like bones. When they break in one place and they've healed, once they've healed, chances are it'll never break in that spot again because it grows back stronger. This is fact, okay? This is fact of our physical body, how they operate. So there's something here about once the heartbreak has broken in a certain way, it won't break that way again, okay? So it's like there's so many different heartbreaks you've had because you've always jumped into love head first. Yep, they're saying head first. You just dive in, okay? And the thing of it is, your heart has gotten stronger. So they want you to keep your heart open. If you've kept your heart open after every heartbreak, this is a sign of strength, okay? This is a sign of strength because there is always a temptation when you've had a heartbreak to leave your heart out of things moving forward. But are you really built like that? Like, is that who you really are? And they say no, not if you're in tune with this show. See, this whole show has its own vibration and it has its own energy. And if you're attracted to listen to it, you have this golden heart condition. I sing about it at the end of the download. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Called love and peace and happiness. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so much so that I got myself choked up. I'm all choked up. Okay, somebody really likes Elvis. God, that water is delicious. All right, so let's look at the other side of the energy in this experience. At the bottom of the deck was the 8 of Pentacles. So the other person in this experience put forth dedicated effort. Okay. They put forth dedicated effort because look, there's a shooting star in the background there of this card. You could see he's standing gazing out of the window, and far over the distance here from the Tarot of the Moors deck, you can see a star, a falling star. So catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Okay, and then there's I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. And then there's you could be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. So there's all that. Okay, so there's in all three of those, there's something here about making a wish, and especially in the last two, there's this lucky and the star energy that is external. Okay. In the past, on the other side of the table, we have the Emir of Swords, and he is our Knight of Swords energy in this Tarot of the Mars deck. So somebody here was cutting through negativity. I hear they rushed into your life. They rushed into your life, and you rushed into them. So I see there's a situation where y'all started talking. Yeah, because the Eight of Wands and both the Knight of Swords speaks to a lot of communication. I feel like you probably reached out to that person first, and they responded, and the conversation kept going. And that grew into the makings of love. Well, something has changed in this person's life now because they have the Two of Disc. They could be moving, changing careers, changing job, changing health status, changing some other type of status in their life. But whatever this change is, they're trying to find balance right now, and they're busy. This person is busy minding their business. Okay, I hear as they should be. And that leaves you kind of sad. That leaves you feeling a little bit rejected. So I see like this person is triggering your abandonment and rejection issues, okay? Feeling unwanted, unloved, and unaccepted is being triggered in you. All right, unfolding. In the situation, there is the Nine of Wands unfolding, but this person in their situation, they have the Five of Wands unfolding. Five of Wands is a card of battles, wars, arguments, fights, problems. Okay, but it's interesting because in this deck, there's an energy of playfulness about this dude. I'm not sure what his face is supposed to look like, but right now, all I see is a smirk. It's like he's looking back and he's laughing. I don't know if that's way that the author meant for this to look, the illustrator meant for this to look, but that's what I'm seeing. So there's almost something here about this person is going into some sort of challenge, and they're going to laugh at the challenge. That's what I'm seeing. This person is going to go into a challenge. This is one reason why you're feeling separate from somebody right now. Okay, yeah, you're feeling the energy of separation from somebody right now. Let's just confirm your side of the table. I'm using the Tarot of Curious Creatures for your side of the table energy. Let's see what we have coming from you. We're just going to cut these cards and put them back together. I was like, I really want to use the decks that my daughter gave me. So I used two of the decks she gave me. Let's see what we have. And this is one of them. What do we have for your side of the table energy? What do we have? Thank you. Okay. In the past, you have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Ah, look at that. Six of Swords. Okay. We have this kangaroo sitting on their suitcase, but they're just sitting waiting. It's like they're waiting for the ride. They're waiting for somebody to catch up. There's this tortoise, and she's looking over there. It reminds you of the tortoise and the hare. Okay. In the current energy, we have the Hierophant. You feel committed to somebody. That was what I heard. You feel commitment energy towards somebody now. Okay. And in the unfolding in your energy is the Nine of Swords. Uh-oh. Up late, not able to sleep, worry, anxiety, looking at what was past. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So somebody here, it was like destiny and fate for somebody to go into some changes that had to happen in their life, and they're getting ready to go into some challenges. I feel like you're going to be missing somebody. I do. I feel like you're going to be missing somebody because right now you feel an energy of commitment to them. Yeah, you feel like there's a higher level commitment here. You feel committed to somebody in some sort of way, but now they're going through changes. Okay, and there's some disappointment between the two of you. They change their feelings, they change their mind, they change their lifestyle. They switched you out for somebody else. Well, damn, that's a cold pill to swallow. But people do it every time, don't they? All the time. No, not every time, but all the time. It happens every day is what I was trying to say. It does happen every day. Every day, somebody out there in our world is having another person who is leaving them for another person. Somebody is doing that here. Okay, somebody's going through changes. Maybe it's not about a person. For somebody here, they're going through lifestyle changes. Maybe their whole mindset is changing. Maybe their career is changing. It's taking up all their time. And here you are being committed. The thing is, because it's the Hierophant, Spirit is trying to get you to remember all the life lessons you've learned, okay? All the life lessons that you have learned in the past with the Hierophant energy. That's what it reminds us of, okay? The Nine of Swords up front is like, I see that you're going to have some sadness in processing this, okay? Yeah, you have sadness in processing this. It's going to help you realize some things. No, I feel like that's not what the fuck you want to hear. And some of you, you're going to resonate with this, the positions flip-flops. You resonate with the other side of the table. However it fits, it is what it is. Trust your intuition first. Hold on. This card is all the way on the floor. It's the Sun card. It fell out on the floor. I'm going to put it back in the deck. It'll be interesting if it comes out again. They said put it in the middle, not on top. So I'm going to finish this shuffle, though. I also see, though, with the Nine of Swords in your future, it's an opportunity for you to get your head together. Clear. Because the Nine of Swords early on, years ago, Spirit started this training process with me of reading tarot cards. The Nine of Swords always confounded me. It didn't matter if I read it from a book or whatever type of information was out there. I would look at it and it didn't make sense. And what Spirit showed me one night in a vision was that the Nine of Swords, and it's interesting because I wasn't even reading cards at the time when the download came through. What they showed me was the Nine of Swords is about aligning thoughts, okay? When all else is a mystery, you spend time gathering what you know and ordering it up. See, in the Nine of Swords, the swords are most usually, and including in this deck, they're hung up nice and neat up on the wall. They're all ordered. So it's like, get your thoughts in order. Get your head together. So that energy is coming up, okay? And the number 9 is always very introspective. When you're reading the tarot, minor arcana numbers attribute themselves to their major arcana numbers. So it's a 9. The 9 is the Hermit, right? So it's like you have to trust your own inner guidance in this, okay? Get your head together. So I can see you asking, okay, what's the purpose in this? What's the reason in this? I can see you getting understanding and clarity about this, okay? I don't feel like you're ready to quite move on from this situation because right now you still feel committed to it in some sort of way. But let's dig deeper. I've been shuffling up this miniature Rider-Waite tarot that Royal Sag sent to me. Thank you so much, love. And we're going to use this to show the divine perspective, which is the unbiased truth about these energies, past, present, and future. I want to give a shout out to everybody on Wisdom App. Hey, y'all, how you doing? I was listening to whoever had their talk on, and he was like talking about how to get people into your podcast. I was listening to that for a minute while I was getting ready, and I was like, oh, okay. He would talk about share a little bit about yourself. I'm like, well, y'all know all my business. Okay. I was like, I don't need to listen to the rest of this. It's time for me to do my own show. So here we are. Also want to give a beautiful shout out to Janine Trahib. She was our first commenter of the session, and I see the homie Z. If I remember correct, you coming all the way from Norway. Yeah, when I get ready to go live, we're going worldwide, baby. The bottom of the deck in this situation is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles talks about somebody who had, it's like, yeah, thank you. Offsetting an imbalance because of your plenty. So it's like sharing is caring. You have plenty to spare and to share. That's in the higher vibration. You give, you invest in a situation, okay, and you get what you deserve, okay? I have one deck that shows this Six of Pentacles energy where the person is making a sale of their goods. They're at their sales table and somebody is purchasing what they have for sale. So somebody was buying what you were selling in the past. They were looking at you like you were fate and you were destiny. You was just busy being by yourself, minding your own business, working on your codependency and abandonment issues when this person came into your life. Yeah, this person came into your life while you were working on your codependency and abandonment issues. Interesting. Yeah, you were finally, when this person came into your life, what I see is you were finally getting some headway. Like you were finally okay being by yourself. What do you know? And then somebody rushes into your life like, boom, here I am. And you're like, oh shit, maybe it is better to be with somebody instead of by myself. I was actually loving being by myself, but maybe it's better to be with somebody else instead of just being by myself. Maybe. Well, something has happened to change this person's life around right now with that Two of Discs, and you're remembering the lessons of the past. But let me just see from the Divine Mind in the past energy. Now, I want to know, nope, all these other cards are not reversed. These other cards are upright. Yeah, so in your past energy, the Judgment was in reverse. So this is what I'm seeing. You were working to heal your codependency and abandonment issues. You were actually getting headway. Like you were making good progress. Somebody rushed into your life real quick. You sat down to pay attention to what they were talking about. You listened to it for a minute. You thought, well, this might be something good. What you didn't know was this is the old energy coming up with a new face and a new name, just trying to tempt you into the same cycle as before, because this person is also in a phase of working on their codependency and abandonment issues. So that is, yeah, you know what? Actually, I want another deck. I want to confirm that with another deck. What is... There, thank you. What was it? What was the magnetic attraction between the two of you? In other words, there was some common theme for you both to work on in this situation. What was that? What was it that you both needed to work on that attracted you to one another? Look, so fucking confirming. Hello, the Nine of Pentacles came out. That's the eligible single lady. That's the independent person. That's the single person. So both of you were in this phase of needing. This is the combining energy. This is where you're resonant with this person. This is why they're resonant with you. The Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is again a confirmation of singleness, being on your own. Yeah, and as I put it on my table, like she's looking over there at the Ace of Pentacles. So you were at an opportunity in your life to have a fresh start in your own energy, on your own, independent, single. Boom, this person comes rushing into your life and you're like, oh shit. I heard they look good, they smell good, they sing good, they talk good, they just look so delicious. They probably taste delicious if you had a chance to put your mouth on it. Yeah, they're getting a little sassy tonight. If you had a chance to put your mouth on it, they probably taste delicious. Well, in the current energy, you are like, damn, because this person switched up on you. All of a sudden, now they switched up on you. If they was talking to you 3 times a day, now all of a sudden it's been 3 days, you ain't heard from them, and it's like, well, what the fuck happened? You was on my phone morning, noon, and night, and now I ain't heard from you in 3 days. What the fuck is going on? Ding, 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 ding. There's that chance to go back into codependency and abandonment issues. So here you are, remembering all the life lessons you've been learning. Oh, fuck, yeah, I was working on codependency and abandonment issues. I can clearly see, I hear you saying to yourself, I can clearly see how this situation would trigger that. Oh my God, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. So there's 2 people here who have been drawn together because right now it's like the universe, God, their higher self, their fate, their destiny, their life path, their birth chart, whatever is encouraging both of them to go the independent route. Independently owned and operated, self-sufficient, not requiring anybody else to feel some type of way, to feel success, to feel like they have it, to realize that everything that they want and need is contained inside their self. This requires intimacy with the self. This requires spending time in your own energy. In other words, both of these people are supposed to be with themselves. And if they're with other people, it should be their minor children, not a whole bunch of other motherfucking people, friends, co-workers, just any neighbors coming over the house and shit. Like, yeah, if these are not people who have an open door policy. Let me tell you that. Okay, these are not people who are running around socializing. These are two people who have been actually very much in an energy of getting independent. So whatever phase of that independence, okay, you and this other person, yeah. Both sides of the table, that's what it was. But here's the thing, you have the Hierophant on your side of the table, which means you've already gotten to this point. You've already gotten to a certain level of accomplishment in this, and you're seeing the divine purpose of this in your life. Now, in the current energy from the divine mind, you have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is an initiation point. It's a kickoff. It's a kickoff, okay, to get you started on a new road. It's a kickoff to get you started down the new path, to create a new level of stability. So what that's telling me is a life lesson here for you is a reminder when you remember that right now, while this situation was, fuck, it's disappointing. I went hard. I went in. I even slowed down. To see, this person was coming to me. Ding, 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 ding. All the red flags start going off. Alarms and sirens in your spirit saying, hold on, you're not supposed to do that right now. You're supposed to be breaking codependency and abandonment issues, attachment issues, and all that shit. Yeah, and so, you let it go. You did. You let it go. You move forward because this person switched up on you. And that's what triggered you to remember, oh, yeah, I was working on my codependency and abandonment issues. And here I am forming another attachment. I've made so much progress. I've made so much progress in my codependency and abandonment issues that, I don't really want to go back down that road again. So there's something here for some of you. You could have realized in this experience that it really had no fucking effect on you like it used to in the past. Yeah, I see somebody here who's watching, and this time when this person switched up on you, it's not exactly the way it used to be for you before. Before, when somebody switched up the energy like this on you, you obsessed. You obsessed, you got depressed, you didn't want to get dressed. You didn't want to use no caress in the shower and wash that ass. You didn't want to eat, all that type of shit. Nah, this did not affect you the same way. Yeah, I see this did not affect you the same way. Now, somebody says, well, I don't know, Melinda. It has been, oh, shut up. Really 3 days since you washed that ass. Okay. For somebody, you're saying, well, I don't know if I'm quite there, but are you on your way there? Are you at least realizing you could be at any level of this development, but this is what is here for you. Now, moving forward, there is a Nine of Wands moving forward, which tells me that in this situation, because it's in the situation energy, the Nine of Wands is the strength card of the minor arcana. Also, the 9, again, reflecting to that hermit energy, which is introspective, it's self-sufficient, it's the solo journey traveler. Life is a journey, and your life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long. You could be up a lot at night, okay, just doing a lot of stuff on your own. I heard, especially if you have a house full of children during the day, a lot to do during the day. Maybe you spend a lot of time up at night, just in your own energy. I see somebody who's reading books, listening to podcasts, watching YouTube videos, doing their meditation, doing their creative products. I see different things like this are happening for different ones of you, because night is a good time. Okay, I see that here. Okay. The other thing about this Nine of Wands as the situation is, this situation is complete. 9 is a complete. If you look at the digits from 1 to 9, the single digits from 1 to 9, they are a cycle. 1 is the beginning of the cycle, and 9 is the completion of the cycle. And in life path number numerology, life path number 9 has the ability to relate to all the other numbers, because all those other numbers are contained within the 9. Numbers 1 through 8, they all will, each one of them will fit in the 9. So the 9 is able to relate to all the other numbers. So what it's showing me is that in this situation moving forward, it's like you've taken all the life lessons it had out of it. You've gotten all the power out of it that is there for you to get. You've had all the experiences that were available in this experience moving forward. You have literally, you know how the vampire will drop the bloodless body when they've sucked out every bit of life out of it. That's kind of what happened here. Moving forward, I see moving forward, you will have taken every bit of lifeblood that this experience had to offer you, and you'll drop it. Yeah, you'll drop it. Also, there's a vibe coming through with this Nine of Wands is help is on the way. Help is on the way. But I don't see that this help is coming from somewhere else. I feel like this is you stepping up to help yourself. Now, the other person's experience moving forward, they have the Five of Wands. They got some challenges. I feel like it's actually the separation is going to be more difficult for the other person than you in some sort of way. I feel like some of the people on the other side of the table are going to be like trying to replace the energy with something else. In other words, they're going to rush into trying to date somebody. They might be out there just, going full willy-nilly out there in the streets, trying to get attention, trying to fill their time, stressing about time alone. I don't want to be alone. I just got to go somewhere. I just got to do something. Type of a vibe is coming through. For somebody, that's what's happening with the other side of the table. Also, this person is going to be put, the Five of Wands for me is a card of strength training. So this person is actually being put in a strength training process. Okay. They're going to go through strength training, which means, to help them, because you guys are working on the same thing, right? On building up your independence. Yeah. So this person is going to have some struggles. I did tell you that there was somebody here who was switching you out for somebody else. Oh, they thought they got an upgraded version. They thought they got another version. That may not be the case. As a matter of fact, some of them switched you out. I hear some of them switched you out because when they started to withdraw, like you didn't give chase. You didn't run behind them. You didn't chase behind them. You didn't try to be on their phone like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me? I ain't seen you. Where I'm going to see you? You didn't do the obsessive thing. And so this person, they switched you up for somebody who was all in their face, okay? But it's interesting because if they think that they're running from a battle, they're not. They're headed for some more challenges. There's going to be challenges with the news person. It's like they're switching up the energy. They could have stayed in the situation and figure it out either by themselves or on their own. But they're bringing somebody else here. It's like you can't run from who you are. No matter how far you run or to who arms you run into, you're still going to find yourself when you get here. Okay. And so this person, that's what they did, the other side of the energy. Somebody here, they switched it up for a different person. I heard it. Now they're going to be looking back at you because they're going to have somebody else who's in front of them, standing in front of them as a roadblock to their progress. Because remember, the whole point of resonance between the two of you is you're both supposed to be learning independence right now. Maybe you were supposed to be friends to encourage one another to be independent, okay? For somebody here, that could have been the purpose, and y'all kind of missed that. Y'all thought it was supposed to be something else. Okay. But here's the thing. They're in strength training because they still have to learn that. They don't have the Hierophant showing up nowhere in their side of the cards, which is telling me, because you do have it, like you have overcome this lesson and you're overcoming this lesson now. It's like your response to them switching up on you. Yeah, it's a little bit of disappointment. Yeah, that's not really what you wanted. That's not how you wanted this to go. However, you're handling it like a motherfucking champ. You're not sitting around here boo-hooing. You brush your teeth. You wash your face. You wash your ass. You eat food. You go to work. You still mind your business. You ain't running around looking for somebody to feel who can I run to? No, you ain't doing all that shit. You're no boo-hooing. It's no another sad love song playing on your radio. You're just like, well, I gave it a shot. Okay, so another life lesson. Clearly, it's still time for me to be by myself. Otherwise, this shit would have worked out. It's pretty much that's the way you're looking at it. Mm-hmm. In the future, the Nine of Swords is telling me that you're going to be, again, still spending more time on your own. I do feel like you're still going to be probably up late at night, And people talk about being up all night like it's a fucking problem. What's wrong with being up all night? Some of us are night owls. We live at night. Like we are creatures of the night. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are creatures of the night. That's okay. You gonna be doing what you need to do, and you're gonna get your head right. Okay. Some of you just think better at night. Some of y'all, you're really connected to the moonlight. Okay. That's why I love the moon. And we did just have that full moon energy. Okay. I do see in the future on this situation, there is the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, not 9, Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles from the Divine Mind, which the Knight of Pentacles is steady and sure wins the race, slow and steady wins the race, okay? The Knight of Pentacles always reaches the goal. But in order to reach the goal, the Knight of Pentacles cannot be attached to everything, every freaking road, every step, every little step you take. I will be there. No, the fuck I won't. I got my own steps to take. Okay, there's something. That's the thing. That's the whole energy you're trying to break. That you're not standing here to hold somebody's hand. You're not holding yourself up to hold somebody's hand. You ain't trying to hold nobody up so they can hold your hand. We all have shit we've got to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at people here who, in the past, like, no, I don't want you to go to work. No, I don't want you to go visit your parents. What do you mean you're having a guy's night out and I can't come along? Well, you're not a dude. Okay. It's that type of a vibe. Like, I just don't know what to do when I'm without you. I feel sick to my stomach because you're not around. When you're not here, I just can't eat. I can't sleep. I can't live if living is without you. That's what it used to be, but it ain't that way no more, baby. Somebody else might be, but you're not. And if you're still feeling some level of that, this is what you've been brought to this reading for today, because they're showing me that you're not going to be that way in the future. Okay. Being on your own, you'll know the wisdom of being in your own energy. You'll protect the sanctity of your sacred space. You will be, you'll know what to walk away from and what to hold on to in order to meet your goals, to get what you want. I even see like this Nine of Swords energy, like you ain't telling everybody all your business. You gonna keep a lot of your plans to yourself, a lot of your thoughts to yourself. People gonna want to know everything about you. I feel like you're gonna give them short and sweet answers that have very few details and very few bits of information. You know what I'm saying? That's like when people ask me, where are you from? And I'm like, my mama and my daddy. They don't like it, but that's not my problem. What do you need to know? I'm not interested in knowing you that deeply. I don't feel like your energy and my energy is supposed to be that close. I don't feel it. Somebody else here, they could feel that though. Just because you don't feel it doesn't mean they don't want to be close to you. Somebody here, I do see like as you move forward, you're going to have more people that is interested in you. The more you say, no, I don't want to be with them. I want to be by myself. The more others are going to want to get into that place because nobody can get there. People love a challenge. They want to be the one. They want to be the one chosen. I just feel like you're going to be so good on your own, remembering your life lessons. Different people's going to be trying to get your attention, going to be trying to get to know you, want to get to know what it's like to be with you, be around you, spend some more time with you. I don't see you very interested in that moving forward. I feel like you know what those challenges look like. You can see the energy from afar. You're not interested in hopping in to all that and putting yourself through these experiences. So let's get something from my handmade oracle. We're just going to reach right in and pull one out and see what's the message. They gave me two. So who is programming you? I hear, where did you get the idea that you have to have a partner to be successful? Somebody here, you have a strong idea that you have to have your partner to be successful. And they're showing me, yeah, and you're a little girl and they talk about, you grow up and you're going to get married and you're going to go to, you're going to grow up and you're going to go to school and you're going to go to college and you're going to get married and you're going to blah, 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 blah. What is this? This programming that you have to live your life according to this plan. Okay. So who is programming you? You can be the programmer. You can become a pro at programming yourself. I do see some of you, you're not up all night, but you're using the nighttime. You do sleep at night. Your energy is coming through. You do sleep at night, and you'll know that this is you coming through because you took the guidance, whether you got it from me or somewhere else, to listen to something beneficial as you sleep, to program the subconscious mind. You're programming not only your conscious, but your subconscious about independence, about confidence, about feeling good, being with yourself, about how awesome you are. Programming empowerment affirmations into yourself while you sleep. Your energy just came through like crazy. That is beneficial, okay? That is beneficial. For some of you, you're not working with statements and affirmations. You're working with solfeggios, binaural beats, and frequency tones. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing. If this is you, that's awesome. Somebody here, you're falling asleep and you got some crazy ass movies on the TV or the news. Stop it. They said, just stop it. Don't do that no more. They said, just stop it. That is so unwise. That is so unhealthy and so unbeneficial. Because just like listening to solfeggios and binaural beats and positive affirmation statements and frequency tone, pure tone frequencies is beneficial to programming your subconscious, so does all the drama. So if you fall asleep with the fucking housewives of I don't give a fuck what city, drama city, okay, playing in the background with cops and robbers shooting and fighting with, I don't know, Judge Judy and some more shit, whatever the heck you listen with the news. Oh, God forbid you fall asleep listening to news. Now you get nothing but fear mongering. Okay, whatever it is, you're programming your subconscious. Stop listening to that shit when you go to sleep. Don't listen to a bunch of boohoo sad music. If you're going to listen to something while you go to sleep, some nice jazz might work, or even some classical music if you like to listen to music. If you got to have the lights on and noise going, they're asking you to be a little bit more discerning about that, because there's a strong energy coming through here, especially if you're not feeling like you've overcome codependency and abandonment issues. If you're one of the ones that's like, well, that sounds like it'll be great, but I'm not there yet, Melinda. Okay, cool. This is some techniques that I'm telling you for free. Some people have to go fucking pay a whole bunch of money to learn what the fuck I'm telling you here for free. Telling you for free. You can find it for free on YouTube. On Spotify, they even have shit. I'm sure they got stuff on Pandora and everything else. So just be more decisive of what you're allowing yourself to listen to while you're sleeping, if you must listen to something. Okay. Now, the other card that came out of my handmade oracle says, you need to change something. Do it now. Right now. One of my cute stickers from Royal Sag. It was perfect for this card. Yeah, you need to change something. Do it now, right now. Not later, not tomorrow, not when you feel good and ready. Do it now, right now, they said. Remember, the dominant energy over your reading is the Wheel of Fortune, which is closing out the old cycle. And the Wheel of Fortune spinning in your favor, feeling bold, feeling like fortune favors the bold. Okay, fortune favors the bold. Changing the karmic cycles. They said for me to get out my little tarot book that I've been writing forever. Interesting. It's still open to the Wheel of Fortune page. Interesting. A major change in the end of a cycle. If you're in difficulties, remember that nothing lasts forever and the situation will soon alter. External circumstances such as material difficulties or emotional problems or inner dilemmas, okay? Reminder that life is ever changing, so even happy and prosperous circumstances may give way to troublesome phases. And if you've been having troublesome phases, that has to give way at some point too, to positive change, you know what I'm saying? To prosperous circumstances, okay? The Wheel of Fortune also talks abundance, prosperity, expansion, luck, and opportunity. The Wheel of Fortune is a sealed door to the past, a checkpoint. If you start over again, this is where you'll start over from moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune is also the X to the X card. This is where the X tries to reach out to you and you're like, we already put an X over that. Nope. And crossing it out. So you're crossing some energy out. Okay, so that wanted to come through. Excuse me. All right. Let's get a card from the wisdom of the House of Night and see what the wisdom of the House of Night has to add to your message for this session of Tarot in the Shadows. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you for your loyalty. And to all of you who have chosen me for your personal consultations, which started only $10 US for those who have been wondering. Thank you. Appreciate that. Remember that every first of the month, there's a raffle. So everyone who has purchased a service or any of the goods off of my website over the course of the last month has the opportunity to have their name in the raffle, will automatically be entered into the raffle through your purchase. Okay. That'll be on the first of the month. Okay. During the download. As long as I remember to do it during the download. Otherwise, like last month, I made a TikTok afterwards because I didn't put all the names on tickets. I forgot. Okay. But it still happened, and Janine got her reading. All right, so here we go. From the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle, we have the Playful card coming out. And there's number 44. And number 44 is the rare healer energy. So, as a guidance for you, it's time for you to play in life. It's time for you to bring a more playful energy. I heard to everything that you're doing in this life. And with 44, this is gonna heal you. The more you take an opportunity to love the things you're doing, bring that child, that inner child out to play. So you're still sitting in the same lame, boring office for the same lame, boring hours. But you were wearing your funny glasses today, and so now every time somebody passes by your desk, like y'all have a good chuckle about it. Or while you're sitting there, you're visualizing yourself on a beach, and your coffee cup is actually a pina colada, and so you feel better sitting there. Somebody here, you washing dishes. Okay, you washing dishes again, all them kids and all them dishes. Oh, Lord. But while you're standing there, you got some good music on, and then you're remembering, oh, yeah, that means I had food to feed my children today, and my children ate a good home-cooked meal. Bringing the energy of play to what you do normally anyway. This is very healing for you, okay? Let's see what the book had to say about card number 44. And it is on page 114. So I see 11 justice card with 4 the emperor. Okay, so this is saying justice from the emperor. Okay, so this is saying breaking free from external controls, breaking free from the influence of your father. A lot of you have codependency and abandonment issues, and it goes back to your daddy. Your daddy was always there protecting you, taking care of every fucking thing. Some of you are afraid to go somewhere by yourself because your daddy was always there protecting you. You know what I'm saying? So you're afraid to go somewhere by yourself, something like that. Some of you, you have codependency and abandonment issues because your daddy was never there. Okay, this is about bringing an end to all of that. Let's see what the book says. My child, life is not always so serious. Choosing this symbol means it's time to lighten up and be playful. No matter what you are asking about, it's time to have a sense of humor. Smile and go do something fun. Life has a way of answering all questions when you're not looking. Wouldn't it be better if you were enjoying your life rather than just sitting around waiting for what you want to happen? Don't take life so seriously. It is time to lighten up and be playful. Know that when the symbol appears in your life, the fun is about to start. Honey, when the fun is about to start, say yes to the fun, okay? Some of you, you might be nervous about it. And yes, you do need to be in your own energy. But you know what? That doesn't mean that you got to be by yourself 100% of the time. It doesn't mean you have to spend every day after work at home by yourself. No, you still make time for fun. For some of you, you're going to go do some fun stuff by yourself. For some of you, you're going to make time once a week or once every 2 weeks or something like that to go out and hang out with your buddies. Go shoot a game of pool, throw some darts, hit the shuffleboard, go do the Cupid shuffle somewhere. Something like that you like, you need to do it, okay? For a lot of you, I am picking up on this vibe, though, because we have this cat and there's that moon emblem there hanging, dangling. I have one like this in my kitchen. It's pretty cool. It hangs from the little fan thing. And then I have a moon and a star that hangs from the light and the fan switch in the kitchen. So it looks like that. So some of you, this is going to be playing with cooking, okay? But also the other thing I'm getting here with this is, spending a lot of time in delving into your spirituality. Seriously. Into your spirituality, mysticism, learning about esoterics, learning about the laws of the universe, learning how to move energy. I see somebody standing on the side of the lake because you saw how people move their chi energy, and they can make the water have waves, and you're practicing moving the energy with your palms because there's a little pond somewhere close by. I know who you are, but your experience just came through, and if that's you, say something, let me know. If it's with your wallet, say something, say something. If it's with you, I'll say something good to me. Okay, let's see what we have from the numerology deck coming out for you for tonight's message. What does the numerology deck want to add into this situation? Yeah, I just see that you made a lot of headway, And there's this energy of being grateful for, they reminded me of a statement that came through. It came through like poetry. I posted it on my Facebook today. They're reminding me of it. They wanted me to share it. So let me just go find it. I was having some feelings. I was having some thoughts. And they came out in this bit of poetry. I said, I find more gratitude for each time my heart broke. Now that I stand here and see how it all steadied me and readied me for a perfect love I feel, but don't hear, see, or touch. So I feel the love. I don't need to hear it, see it, or touch it. And it is a perfect love. So there's something here, again, about being in your own independent energy. Okay, yeah. So what's the message from numerology? Are you going to give me a card? Nope, just reach in and pull one, I heard. Okay. Teaching and learning. Card number 57. We have Hermit. Excuse me. No, not Hermit. For somebody, you're a Virgo energy. Again, Hermit, you by yourself, in your own energy, by yourself, spend a lot of time on your own. But card number 57 is Hierophant and Chariot energy. So for somebody, is this a situation involving a Taurus and a Cancer? Okay, but 57, you go 5 plus 7, you get 12. That's my number for ancestors. That's my number for ancestor energy. So this is bringing you down a path of healing ancestral, healing your DNA, healing your family karma issues, healing things, and learning about things. Some of you learning about your ancestral lineage and the power that came down through your line. I hear through your maternal line. Okay, studying your spiritual heritage of the maternal line. Some of you are doing that right now. Some of you have been tapping into that as a result of life lessons and experiences that you've been having. The 1 plus the 2, reducing again one more time down to the 3, which is the Empress energy, which is honoring your self-value, your self-worth, being that Venus energy, loving, nurturing, creative. What are you putting your creative life force towards? We talked about the value of time is money. Yeah, and so teaching and learning, okay, the energy of creating, the energy of love, the energy of empowerment. All right. So teaching and learning, remember, it's all a teaching and learning experience. What are you going to do with it? How will you allow it to assist you to transform, to transmute these energies, to shift your position? Because the Wheel of Fortune is here for you to allow you to reap the benefits of that good fortune and favor that's here available for you. Even though the situation, it's disappointing. It's not really the way you wanted shit to go. Well, it happens. It happens. You live on earth. You don't live in heaven. If you wanted to stay in heaven, like I say, you should have kept your ass there, because earth is a school, honey. Earth is a place of learning, of contrast, of expansion. All right. And somebody said, well, I didn't choose to come here. My parents had me. I didn't choose. Well, that's a lie. See, anybody who was ever born here because their parents just had them, there's like this whole application process from the spirit realm to even be able to be eligible to be born as a child on earth. So yeah. Okay. And somebody wants to negate that. I don't have any evidence to tell you. All I know is this is what Spirit has showed me. So this card indicates a time of stagnant learning and growth when the wisdom you will gain will be of great benefit. Oh, it didn't say stagnant. Why we said stagnant? Now I see it says significant. Rewind, redo. Oh, you get a chance to rewind and redo. Is that why the situation came through again? You had a similar experience come through for you. Hitting, somebody said this to me today. I was talking to one of my friends here, and she's like, yeah, it's that thing you say, hitting the same space from a different head place. Exactly. So rewind and redo. You had an experience that was just like a previous experience, and it came through so you could do it differently this time. And apparently doing it differently this time was when this person switched up their energy. You remembered the lessons of the past, and you chose a different path. Okay, this put stability towards that new vibe of yours, like know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yes, it's that vibe right there. Okay, teaching and learning. Back to the book. We're going to do this again. And baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Yep, we could do it tonight. This card indicates a time of significant learning and growth, when the wisdom you will gain will be of great benefit to others too. There is much potential for you to teach what you've experienced. In fact, your life lessons are just as valuable as your academic knowledge. I don't agree with that. I'm going to pause on the book for a second. Your life lessons are more valuable than academic knowledge, especially if you understand what they teach in the programming and shit that's going on in our schools today. Hold on a second. The life lessons are more valuable, but whatever, that's debatable, I guess. Therefore, every trial and tribulation can help you be of service to the world. This card encourages you to have faith in your ability to teach, because teaching is simply passing on to others information they didn't already know. You probably already do this by sharing the lessons you've learned and the discoveries you've made with your colleagues, family members, children, or friends. So please don't underestimate the importance of what you have to say. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to teach what you've learned. This is a time to investigate new opportunities or areas of study to expand your existing wisdom. The more you learn, the more you have to teach, which serves your greater good and the greater good of all. If there is something you would like to teach, then set the intention and do it. The affirmation that goes with this card says, everything I learn and teach serves the greater good. So again, your life lessons, this person switched up their energy. Did they switch up their energy because you told them about some shit you had learned? You told them about your truth. You told them about some experiences that you had gathered under your belt that made you a different person. You told them the truth about their self. You told them, oh no, you know what I realized is I'm still working on my codependency and abandonment issues, so I don't have time for this relationship. And then they switched up their energy. Okay. Maybe you told them I'm going to take a year before I commit to a relationship. Now they switched up their energy. Some of you did that. Okay. Some of you said, I need at least 4 months before I can even try to agree to being somebody's official partner. Or, I want to get to know you, but I'm not going to be your girlfriend or your partner. I'm not going to commit. There'll be nothing official. I've given myself some time. Some of you said that. Some of you had the willingness to say that, the wisdom to say that. Some of you didn't. Some of you just had to remember all the shit you had learned in the past. Let's see what Dragon Oracle card wants to come out for our message tonight. There's something here the dragons want to say. What the dragons got to say. What's the message for Tarot in the Shadows tonight? Which dragon here wants to speak to you? We shall find out. What dragon? Okay, here we go. We have the orange dragon. Now, I still, this is a new deck. I just got this deck, 2-3 days ago. So I'm still learning it, but orange, immediately all I see is the sacral chakra. Okay, sacral chakra is about desires. And that totally came up in this experience from the tarot cards that we was talking about, where it's like you went full in on something. You went full in on something, realized you have to slow it down, cool it now. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna lose control. The orange dragon is on page 58. That's Hierophant and Strength card energy. 5 and 8 together makes 13. That's the Death card energy. So life lessons and your personal empowerment said, calm that down. Not just calm that down, but end the situation. All right. The orange dragon brings soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. So about this dragon, fifth dimensional orange dragons emit flames of joy, warmth, and acceptance. They come to us when our orange navel chakra is open, for this indicates that we are ready to spread joy and oneness. As the world moves towards a new golden age, soul families and groups are drawing together. Orange dragons help light people up so that they recognize each other and enjoy a sense of belonging. They bring fifth dimensional communities together, communities where people cooperate, help each other, and practice harmony and oneness. Many of us need to work with them to bring this about. Okay. When you pick this card, your guidance is to see the divine light in everyone. Look for the bonds that link you. The orange dragons will help you to spread their light of warmth, welcome, and acceptance to all peoples, races, and cultures. Let that light shine through you. You will feel a sense of belonging and oneness, and your heart will open. This will help you to develop your abilities of higher manifestation and materialization. When you visualize the peoples and animals of the world coming together in harmony and acceptance, orange dragons will flood your vision with their light. Archangel Metatron himself will then take it to energize the plan for Earth. So hold the highest vision for the golden age that is being prepared and do your part to bring your community and the world into spiritual accord. This is a message of higher peace. Now, I'm hearing this is why your path has been cleared. See, this is what I'm hearing. This is why your path has been cleared, because it is a time of coming into union with others who are like you. You know you're not going to be alone forever. There's a message of no, you're not going to be alone forever. But these cross-current energies that they rush into your life, they was just distractions. Okay, you have to have space available for these new people to come into your life. So there is going to be others who are in a similar vibe, a similar energy, like-minded, coming into your experience, okay, with this orange dragon energy. Let's see what we have from the Soul Journey lesson cards to go with our message for this episode of Tarot in the Shadows. What's the most valuable guidance you have for the live in peace and happiness? Try here at this time. Thank you. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but replace it with the insight of awareness. And all I heard was rejection is protection and redirection. Hello. Yes, because didn't I tell you that there was some form of rejection here? Okay. Denial. There's something here that needs to be acknowledged. Let's see what page this is on in the book. In the book, it's on page 30. That's Empress energy and full energy, which is telling me you have honored your value and your worth, and you're trusting in the journey. You don't always know where it's taking you, but you're trusting in the journey, and you have walked away from so much stuff that didn't honor your value and your worth. Here we go. It is time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at this present moment. Buried fears and resentments do not die. They merely fester and cause dis-ease. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion will you banish them from your life. It may bring you pain and heartache to reflect upon these situations again, but you're only giving them power by suppressing them. The dangerous seeds of denial will grow and spread and materialize unless you uproot them, examine them, and release them. This is the only way to become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come and take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. Don't hinder it by placing emotional landmines in its path. So yeah, there's some sort of, pain and disappointment that's been held on to that is being triggered to come out. So it can be released and removed from your experience. That is not going to serve you well moving forward. But if you try to act like it ain't there, it's just going to creep up when you really don't want it to. It will creep back up on you. It will not disappear, okay? Because this is strong pain. It's not like some asshole called you asshole at the gas station or at the red light, and then you just gonna forget about it. Nah, this is like your parent told you some shit, or your lover did something, or your child did something, or your best friend did something, you know what I'm saying? Or you did something. Whatever it is that you've been trying to hide, it needs to come up so you can learn the lessons to move on, to break the cycle, to change the cycle. Okay. It's okay for you to acknowledge the pain. As a matter of fact, when you acknowledge it, you can do something about it. Acknowledge that it's there as a feeling. I am feeling this way, not I am this way. Here's one thing. Instead of saying I feel the energy of depression or I feel depression, people say I am depressed. There's a difference in that vibration. There is a difference in the tone. There's a difference of that. I could be happier would even be the better way to say it than either of those. Anytime you say I am, though, and you put anything behind that, you own it, you affirm it. It's like pressing a reset button to order some more of that. It's the buy again button. You buying the same shit again every time you put I am in front of anything. So make sure if you're going to buy this shit again, it's something you really want, okay? If you're going to say I am, make it something beautiful, make it something you want. Okay, let's see what we have from the Visionary I Ching cards. We're going to pull a card from here. You guys, I just got this deck. Wise Souls just had this delivered to me. I had no idea it was coming. I was so surprised. What she didn't know is for about 8 years, anywhere from 6 to 8 years, I had the app on my old ass iPad too. It wasn't old when I got it brand new. That's how long I had the app of the free set of these cards on my phone. And now I have the whole deck. I'm like, I'm so excited because the app didn't give me access to all the cards. Anyways, back to the message, the energy. Woo, I love. It's card number 35 and it says easy progress. Look at that. Easy progress, guys. 3 and 5. That's Empress energy and Hierophant energy. Easy progress, fire above, earth below. So there's something here about this situation has helped you actually because you were able to look back at the past life lessons, past life challenges, experiences that you had before. Because you were able to look at that, you actually made easy progress to move yourself through this energy, to move on to the next thing here, to benefit yourself. This actually was a great stepping stone for you. You coming more into alignment right now. This is actually really beautiful. I'm so excited about this for you because if you've been looking to make changes to your life surrounding codependency and abandonment issues, oh honey, you're teaching and learning. You're acknowledging somewhere where there's been some denial. And the progress is happening. You are the greatest of all time, the female GOAT. Hold on. And you coming into your masculine energy as well. So bringing that feminine and masculine energy together to be balanced, to be in a level of creative and active mastery. Beautiful. So that's what we have for Tarot in the Shadows. We're going to go ahead and look at your Alpha and Omega messages. We pulled them first and we'll read them last. First up, we had the Guardian Angel Tarot, the Two of Emotion. A relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Okay. I don't see how that relates to the whole thing, but okay, the only relationship that I see that could possibly relate to is the relationship between you and you right now. Seriously, that's all I see in correlation to the reading. But somebody here, maybe you was reading, I mean, your intuition was speaking different to you. From a postcard from Spirit, it says, "Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to inanimate life and births it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you, always and forever. We just adore you over here." And they want me to remind you of the Abukra message that we started off with. It says, "A unique and exhilarating episode will burst forth in your destiny, causing attraction and speculation as you create an air of mystery around yourself, like the spirit of the wind, felt yet not seen." So, what did you get out of the message? What experience was this talking about for you? Put it in the comments. Are you a finisher? Put that in the comments too. If you're the person who's watching this 3 years, 9 months, and a day from the day of the recording, put it in the comments. I want to know who you are and how many views the video has at that time. Until next time, you are the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Remember that. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.